It's all about perspective, right? We say sambandha gyan, establishing the relationship. Another way of viewing that is perspective, how you view things. Guru Maharaj, he likes to quote this poet, Magha, who wrote a famous epic called the Shishupal Vyad, the killing of Shishupal. And in there, Srila Guru Maharaj says that he makes a reference in this way by saying, present auspiciousness is indicative of future auspiciousness. Meaning someone's presently connected with Krishna consciousness. That's indicative of a bright future, brighter than we can properly conceive and imagine at this point. But he said, as the present is indicative of the future, it's also indicative of a past. So he's saying, in the past, there must have been some connection with the nirguna plane. You know, this is the saguna world, sattva, raja, tama, the three modes, but nirgun means beyond this plane. It's a reference to the spiritual world. Nirguna agents, right? Vaishnavas. So he's saying there must have been some connection in the past. How? We have agyata sukriti, gyata sukriti. Unknowing contact and willful cooperation. Right? Just like our cat. Our cat hears all the kirtans, the harikatha, takes some prasadam, and does some maintenance of the temple. You know, really, he's doing some seva. So it's like agyata sukriti. But he also sees, oh, the devotees like me and they like me, like the service I'm doing. So he gets some encouragement. He does it even a little better. So he's like going towards so he's in a position of accumulating sukriti. That this is all underground, not so visible. Right? As Guru Maharaj said, when someone's in an accident and they become unconscious, the doctors come, and what's one of the first things they do? Sometimes they'll give an injection to bring them to consciousness. You know, they'll say, if you can hear me, raise your hand or move your finger, and you know. Then they realize, oh, now, even though he's was almost totally unconscious, now if you can hear me, and they start indicating, like, do this, do that, that means gyata sukriti. Now they're starting to willfully cooperate. They don't even know who they are at this point. Right? They're just barely becoming conscious, but they're starting to willfully cooperate for their betterment. So he's saying the nirguna plane, nirguna agents, sadhu, shastra, guru, vaishnav, prasadam, nam sankirtan, many things. It's like an injection to somebody in an unconscious plane. So that getting the injection, suddenly there may be some willful cooperation with nirguna agents. They may not be able to articulate this, express what it is. It may lie suppressed for a long time, but it's there. And so different conditions come that are favorable for its expression. But Guru Maharaj does say consistently that when you go from agyata sukriti to gyata sukriti, when sukriti is accumulated to a certain point, then it manifests as shraddha, faith. And that's the first sprout, like above soil. Shraddha, and then having some faith. Like once Prabhupada said, expressing it in the most simple way, if someone saw the devotees and said, oh, let me hear what they have to say. It could be that simple. A simple-hearted, oh, let me hear what they have to say. Or hearing something about Krishna consciousness, oh, that's nice. Just a little seed of approval. Just approval. I like this. Like I've told that the girl, when we were doing blog TV in the Sevak Bhavan in Calcutta, this girl in the neighborhood, her name was Apala, a Bengali teenage girl, and she would come to these talks and also provide for me some insight in what it's like to be a teenager in India right now, in Bengal. But I asked her once, I said, what do you like about Krishna consciousness? And she said, everything. Like without hesitation, she thought for 1 second and said, everything. Couldn't identify one, but I just like all of it. I can't think of anything I don't like about it. That's obviously somebody highly evolved. It's no accident that she sprung out of the soil of Bengal. You know, Goda, Mandala, Bhumi, Jeva, Chintamani Mani. From a particular perspective, the soil is Chintamani.